once again to Mearachd, episode 35.
Brought to you by Alpha Flight Minimates. Celebrate Canada today!
Alright, that one broke me. So, while I recover, can somebody please fill us in on last time?
Buy an obscure version of an obscure thing.
So, last time, we were in the town of North Point, where we had to stay a few days because we had inadvertently damaged a house, and we had to stay there until repairs were completed. They had taken Erasmus into custody as sort of like a collateral to make sure we didn't get town. So we spoke telepathically to Erasmus to see how he was doing. Nikolai and Brianna went to check about a mithril scimitar and ended up buying it as an upgrade for Nikolai. Brianna tried to go to the Temple of Sascha to see, if they had maybe a place where she could share experiences for the mistress, but the cleric was not too happy about that. Apparently they did not have that. Constog did library research on the mother and found out that there's 3 potential mothers: the spirit mother, the earth mother, and the hive mother. Eventually repairs were finished. Nikolai got his scimitar. The cart was also repaired by the Formians, and they gave Constog a glove of driving, which helps us navigate out of the city successfully, helps us have better control over the cart. And so once we were able to leave the city, then we got underway to Frostholm. And we used a heat stone as it started getting colder. We encountered on our way 12 giant light creatures, which we found out were ogres. We decided we were going to try and run rather than fight them. Brianna and Constog were navigating and driving the cart while the others were attacking the ogres. Eventually they killed enough ogres had wiped out that they just gave up the chase. And shortly after that we were able to arrive in Frostholm. We spoke with the dwarf to decide which inn. He said the best one was the Jester, and it was definitely the best inn for Brianna. She was very happy about it. They were singing punk shanties, and there was a lot of loud partying going on, which was right up Brianna's alley. But some of the others, not so much. Nikolai and Erasmus decided to stay at the Yellow Flask instead. Constog stayed with Brianna, but she was able to get a good night's rest regardless. I think she put her winter clothes over her head, so it kind of drowned out the noise a little bit. And in the morning we met up at the Yellow Flask for breakfast. Nikolai asked about the cave and got some information. We tried getting some information over at the Jester, and they were just like, why would you want to go there? There's no parties going on. It's dangerous. So equipped with knowledge, I think our next move was we were going to potentially head out to the cave today.
Right. Yeah. So the 5 of you have some info. Is there anything I think all of you guys had bought a handful of things before going. Double check your character sheets and make sure there's nothing else you want to buy.
Yeah, we all bought rations, right? 5 days.
We actually, Brianna,
I
think
6.
Erasmus, they bought a little bit more than 5 days worth, just in case we, needed extra for some reason.
Okay.
So Brianna has 8 trail rations. And I think Brianna got some rope while we were in town.
Ooh, for what?
Just in case we need it, if someone falls or something, or if someone,
That's not as exciting.
Yeah. No, it's just, in case. I thought I had rope with me, but I didn't, so it's just in case.
I have rope as well.
Yeah.
Didn't we find, the machine of Lum the Mad, or perhaps the Ring of Gax?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
We also, a couple of other things to add to the summary. I ate some buffalo cauliflower, and that happened in real life. I practice ukulele, and Erasmus was very upset he couldn't do angry journaling while in jail. And we did avoid a couple things before we got to the ogres. Some hobgoblins, and then some weird looking snowflakes that a couple people saw. So, who knows what those were.
Very good. Well, it is with that we can have the party set out on their journey. The journey once more across the Winterlands. Heading towards a cave you were all warned not to go to. Let's see how well this goes for you.
I predict good things.
Good. That's the right prediction to have. You don't want to predict bad things.
Yeah, that way when you're right, we all get to blame you.
Exactly. So let me get some nice little chilly winds going. And some nice little cart sounds. Find them.
I don't see myself on the map. Am I missing something?
Huh? You're definitely on the map.
We're on the
We're
like,
on the loading
basic-
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's not loading. Huh.
Weird. Yeah, you should be on the main map screen.
Yeah.
Where the big Nikolai is at the bottom.
I am reloading. There I am. Yeah, for some reason, myself and Erasmus just weren't showing up.
I'm not saying that's a portent, but
Great, thanks.
he was like, "What two players could probably handle their death best?" That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think not me, because then he has to live with me, and that would be
no.
annoying.
Yeah, he knows it's me because I'll just make Erasmus Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's his cousin, Joe Rasmus.
Joe Rasmus. Now that's an elven name if I've ever heard one.
It's an elven name.
All right, so as you are making your way,
Oh, the cart got a locking mechanism too. I don't know if you mentioned that, Jess.
she did not, but good to remind everyone.
With the glove that we got.
Can I see some of my favorite checks from people as you're making this journey south towards the cave?
Declaring this as my highest perception check for this session.
Yep. Probably will
Wow.
Boy, we were loaded for bear on this perception. 24, 26, 20, 18.
be. Yeah, and you guys will all, except for Kent, manage to spot a lot of webbing, kind of like hidden in the snow. There's like these like patches as you're going along, and you'll see them. There's these big pits of like webs right over an area, and there's like a bit of snow covering the top of it that makes it very, very difficult to see. But can I get a knowledge nature check from those who have it? Brianna and Constag, you will know these to be frost spiders. They hunt by sort of like burrowing holes and then placing webbing over top, letting the snow kind of fall, and then their prey will eventually like come over top it, get stuck in the web, and then they'll kind of come out and then eat them down. A good thing to see early on, and all of you rolled really well, and this thing did a really bad job hiding it.
So can we just go around?
Yeah, you can easily move around it. You know that they won't attack you unless you kind of trip the web or come in extra close and they happen to be awake at the time. And yeah, your travels can continue, and you will make your way almost without problem to the entryway of the cave.
To the place of our death.
You have the rod, which you can use to guide your way there without error.
I just want to say that although I approve of our actions, we are really not fitting the adventurer's mold by the continuing finding and of avoiding things.
I mean, at the same time, though, we're not the strongest of types, so maybe it's better to.
If you like, I could trigger one of the webs if you like.
I'm not calling us for do that. I just want to point out that most parties I've been involved with, we'd have been fighting those spiders and dying. I think it's kind of fun, but it's
Kent slowly slows down his sling and he puts it back into his pocket and goes, "All right, feel it's that."
The mouth of the cave blows out a much warmer wind than the winds out here do as you stand at its gate. The cart is too tall to head inside after a little ways in, so you'll all have to get down off the cart and make your way into the caverns.
I wonder if we want to leave the cart just outside the cave, or if it's safer inside the cave.
I was thinking inside the cave because of snow and what have you.
You can bring it in a little ways, but it won't go in too much further.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
we can park it just to the inside like that and
Okay.
keep it out of the elements.
So you guys know then, if you need to make a quick escape, the cart will be partially blocking your way out if you do this. So you will not be able to just simply run past. You will need to climb back up onto the cart in order to get out of the cave.
I say leave it outside the cave.
Well, then we got to leave it outside the cave.
I mean, that's up to you
Yeah.
guys. It's totally up to
I'd
you.
say leave it outside just in case, because also what if something happens and that entrance, like that area could get blocked off or damaged in some way?
Or collapses on the cart.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So we can leave it just outside the cave and lock it.
Excellent. I love when I can get the
if-
party
I mean,
to do
if
what
we
I
could've-
want them to do.
If
I
we could have
already
put a
wanted to
tent
do
on
this.
it, I mean,
How about we set the cart on fire?
Are we aware? Are there land sharks in this area?
Give me a knowledge geography. Looks like Constog is aware when you kind of ask about it, thinking to yourself, since Brianna, you're not as familiar with the area. The hell was that?
Was it me for a change? I do not have music playing in the background.
Constog, you will know that there's nothing like that, but there is the one thing that you guys have already been warned about. Big, giant frost worms.
I mean,
I would think. Do we know if the frost worms could also go or be inside the cave from Constog's information and what I had learned about them?
So if the cave is warm enough, they won't move towards the cave. It's too much heat, and it will actually start to hurt them being in such a warm climate. They sort of thrive in the cold. They get in kind of an area where they're between the coldest of cold, or they're like between the cold and between just the right amount of warmth.
So I understand our concern about not being able to quickly get out of the cave, but what if we hopped up in the cart? Could we not drive the cart out?
Sure, but you have to climb onto the cart. That's all I'm making sure is you guys are aware, like, if you're in a situation where you guys say, like, well, we're running to get out of here, you're going to have to take the action to climb up onto the cart. This way, I don't have that thing that happens later on where people are like, oh, you didn't tell us about that ahead of time. We'd have moved the cart to this position instead.
We're going to say that anyway.
Also, who carries the glove when we're not using the cart?
I would think you would.
I was gonna say, could you put it like in your pants, maybe?
Yeah. My other concern about having it like where it would sort of block the doorway is if something happens to me who's holding the glove, and you guys can't get to me for whatever reason. When you get out, you're kind of stuck.
Well, no, they can climb up the cart, and then they can jump off the other side of the cart.
I mean, we're going to be screwed if we can't use the cart regardless.
Honestly, if we're having to run out of the cave, I think the cart's going to be the least of our worries.
I was gonna say, if you want, I can hang on to the glove. I have a handy haversack, which means whenever you stick your hand in the bag, whatever you're wanting will come up. Like
The pants work the same way.
Oh, do they? Okay.
The pants work exactly the same way as they have.
Shove your hand down your pants.
The pants just use a slot that you don't have according to the Pathfinder game.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I don't. It's up to you guys. I'm just trying to make it the best, argument with all of our facts.
Mm-hmm.
So, where did you land then, Jess? Inside, outside? Half in, half out?
I would say closer to the entrance, even though that might block our way leaving. I feel like that, I just don't want anything to mess with it on the outside.
How about we park it a little ways away, and then we build a big ramp of snow so we don't have to climb up. We just run straight up the ramp and right into the cart, glove on the ball, and off we go. No.
Well, the snow. If we park it in the cave, the snow would probably melt, I'm guessing. But that's not a terrible idea.
I'd say in the cave. I mean, slightly away from the cave with a ramp coming up. I'm overcomplicating things.
Yes.
If we build one of those ramps and then we go on it, if TV has taught me anything, then our cart is going to turn over for some explicable reason. Because that's always what happens on TV.
And explode. It'll explode.
And explodes. And I'm just don't think that's good.
Well,
idea.
yeah, I mean, if it tips over, it has to explode, right?
Yes.
All right, let's just take a vote. Who votes in favor of inside the cave?
All right, looks like nobody.
Jess is not nobody.
I stuck my hand.
I
in the
didn't
air,
see your
but
hand.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I know. I was
Ooh.
saying me. It's okay if you guys don't want to.
Oh man, what a diss.
Do we have a
Looks
raise
like
hand
nobody.
feature? Oh, we don't have the
No.
raise hand feature here, do we?
No, I disabled the
All
raise
right,
hand
let's
feature.
leave it just outside the cave then.
Oh wait, we had a third suggestion, and in the fair of being the complete process, who's in favor of building a ramp?
Oh, I thought this was the tent.
No!
Oh, I said we could definitely leave it outside if we could put a tent on it.
We're gonna work on the tent thing yet. I like the tent idea. We need some snaps or something on the side of it.
That's all I wanted, man. Just some little post to attach the tent to.
They said no.
Yeah, well,
I mean, they only had a limited amount of time. We needed it repaired, and the locking mechanism more than we needed the tent. I think.
They're wood on the corners, man.
Anyway, we will leave it just
Anyways.
outside the cave.
They're
And
not
hope we
dead
don't
weight,
come
I'm just
back.
ignored.
This sad music is inspiring my confidence of our
Good.
exploration of the cave.
Man, my stomach is...
Too much buffalo cauliflower.
I indulged in Whole Foods brownies.
All right, shall we into the cave?
Into the cave we go.
Who
All right,
wants to
let's
go
get
first?
Let's get a
Remember your
cave battle
failure
order.
at the cave.
Gotta get a marching order.
Well, let's see. Who has dark vision? Because that might be a thing that we need, unless you guys...
Is the cave dark?
Cave is indeed dark.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
But I have
also
terrible
dark vision.
perception. So maybe Constog, well... Maybe Constog first, then me, and then somebody at the back who has good perception?
What are your guys' feelings on light? Do we want to have something lit for those of us that do not have dark vision, or do we want to rely on the dark vision for the sake of, you know, possibly not encountering or not giving people a heads up we're coming?
Is there anybody else in the party that has dark vision and good perception that could be back at the back of the marching order?
No, I have low light vision. However, I routinely do not make perception checks.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision, and I have good perception, but I don't have dark vision, so.
What if we had someone with light and good perception at the back, and then Constog at the front?
It seems good to me. Seems like a winner.
And a chicken dinner? No, not a chicken dinner.
Yeah, so who's going to be at the back?
My perception is a 10. So there you go. Anybody beat that?
So yeah, so I only have I'm guessing I'm still using the elf senses, right, Steve? Or
At
I
this,
think halflings have too, though.
yeah, that's fine. Just trying to figure out why the camera's all screwed up all of a sudden.
We're trying to figure out what our elven eyes see.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
Did the map go blank for everybody all of a sudden?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, I see head hup.
What?
There's a little-
You see
there's
head
a-
up?
Yeah, like I just see like a little circle of light over what looks to be the main map, and it's where Head Hub is.
I literally turned on the dynamic lighting in another map, and it turned the dynamic lighting on for this one.
I can select my mini.
My mini's
Well,
selected,
yeah.
but it's on black.
What in the
Yep.
world?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
So who's standing at the back?
I usually like to be somewhere in the middle. I have low light vision, but and I have, let's see, my bonus to perception is 12
There it goes.
total.
Jesus, what was that about? Weird.
It's a little fun experiment.
Yeah.
All right, so Kent, are you okay being at the back with the torch, and then Brianna can be ahead of you?
Turn my light on.
Cool.
All right. With that formation, the party can head in. As you're making your way through, the first thing that you'll notice is the cave sort of, again, kind of rises a little bit in temperature, probably about 10 or 15 degrees. It's warm enough in here that it feels, with all of your cold weather gear, feels a little bit toasty in here. And the second thing that you'll notice is that there is a very uncomfortable sound that kind of echoes throughout the cave as you move through it. The sound of footsteps and the sound of something chewing on something.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's me. I
Probably
have
fine.
gum.
If only.
What's gum?
Gum actually exists.
Oh, okay.
Interesting fact, so do Skittles and Starbursts.
What?
Yes.
That's funny.
But
Yet he denied Charleston Chews because it is in the name.
That's
been
copyright.
waiting-
You're going to get me in trouble, Charles.
He's been waiting for them to found a city named Charleston on the map so that they could do that.
So somebody can finally chew on something.
Yeah.
And when somebody comes from Charleston, I'm going to be like, chew on this. All right. But yeah, you guys can head deeper in. And this sound just echoes literally everywhere.
You said it sounds like someone is chewing, and what was the other sound?
Footsteps and the sound of chewing.
Mostly because I'm chewing with my mouth open.
You'll notice if you stop, you'll still hear the footsteps. It's not your own footsteps. And if all of you kind of look at each other, you won't see anybody chewing anything. But it is a very...
That's uncomfortable.
But yeah, as you're walking, can I get everybody to give me a perception check?
So much for that.
Shut up. Oh, sorry. No, shut up, both.
Ooh, hooray. Erasmus loses the lottery here. Erasmus, as you are walking along, something will reach out to you and place a hand on your shoulder. You'll feel like a soft, very thin feeling, like a hand made out of wind touching you, and a whisper against your ear. You can't stay here. You can't survive. You'll die in here. You'll die. You'll need to give me a will save if you keep listening. And you can't not listen.
I was about to say, how does he stop listening?
Fingers in his ears.
Ooh, yeah. But you keep your mind about you, knowing the rumors that this place is filled with whispers and murmurs of things designed to mess with your head. And you shrug off the feeling of this hand on your shoulder and keep going.
Something tried to invade my mind. It told me that I cannot continue. Also, it told me that it will make me make a will save if I listen. It was oddly
It's a
specific.
will save.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those Candor things. Maybe
I
Candor,
know.
like, it was whispering in your ear.
What is it that we're looking for in this cave again for Kinder?
Another piece of the object.
But we don't know like what it is. We're just
Nope. Right
Keep
now
up
it is
that
just a
thought.
MacGuffin to all of you.
I don't know what that means.
A MacGuffin is
I
like
know
the
that.
magical solution to a problem that doesn't really have like a specified answer.
Yeah, okay.
That's a generalization. You think you can explain it better? Let's hear it, Charles, or let's hear it, James.
A MacGuffin
It's
a MacGuffin is the item that drives the plot.
No, the MacGuffin doesn't have to drive the plot. The MacGuffin.
Yes, that's exactly the definition of a
Hold on.
MacGuffin. It's the item that drives the plot.
There's
It's the whole
literally-
reason. It's the whole reason you're doing it. The Maltese
Literally a
Falcon
Sam
is
Max called
the
the MacGuffin.
representative of the MacGuffin.
Yeah, okay, you're correct.
Too many people talking at once.
It was too
Sorry.
many people talking at once, but he is correct.
Yeah, there's a Sam and Max episode where they literally have the MacGuffin affair, where they're looking for MacGuffins, and it's the most literal use of the definition of MacGuffin.
I have it incorrectly explained. Thank you, James, for doing a much better job.
I watch a lot of movie stuff.
Don't worry, James. When you die later on, it won't be because you've corrected Steve on his own stream. No way.
Oh no, I already know what it's because.
I want you to know that I thought Steve's definition was correct, and Steve is always all right by me.
I mean, don't worry. When Kent dies, he'll just become a weapon. It's fine.
Your MacGuffin now is to retrieve Kent's body.
So you all continue your way through. Give me another round of perception checks in this cold, noisy place.
perception.
Yep.
Fine. There it is.
All right. Erasmus, Brianna, and Nikolai. You suddenly start feeling this very squishy feeling underneath your feet. It's very disconcerting, and it starts to kind of feel like you're slugging or sloshing through something. And it starts to kind of like splash up and make your pants or your skirts feel kind of like they're getting very, very dampened by something.
Ew, this cave is squishy and my clothes are getting dirtier than normal.
Yes, I feel moist and not in a good way.
What happens when I reach down and touch my wet pants?
When you reach down, you'll feel it feels like touching skin.
When you make that comment, Erasmus looks at you very confused. And then just looks forward, still not sure what all that meant.
As you touch it, you can feel something or hear something whisper in your ear. Get out. Get out while you still can. Get out. Make a will save or you'll be compelled to get out. Ooh.
This is the pushiest cave I've ever been in.
Nikolai,
and I'm saying that out loud.
Nikolai and Erasmus, you will let out a wail of fear. And you will become panicked. You know that deeper within the cave is your fear. The thing that scares you most. And you will spend the next 30 seconds fleeing out of the cave, screaming in horror.
Is in fact not, which in fact puts us out at the cart.
No, it's been longer than that. You've been traveling for about a half hour now.
So then what? Then we stop after 30 seconds and regain our sanity? Or
I mean,
what?
what does the rest of the party do while you guys are running for 30 seconds in the opposite direction?
I mean, I would probably want to go get them.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I felt what they were feeling, but like, I guess I wasn't scared enough by it or whatever. So I'm kind of like, I'd want to go get them. I just like, if they're having the same problem I was, it just felt like there was something really disgusting and squishy on our.
You still have that feeling.
No,
that
I'm
feeling
gonna
hasn't gone away.
die.
Didn't you already die? I
I'm
mean,
gonna die in here.
again?
It's been a while.
I was just okay.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, I'm just going to be like, let's go get them. See if they're okay.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
get back to them, the three of them or the two of them will be kind of like at the edge, but very unnerved about moving forward.
I had horrible visions that Katri was going to be caught at Eden, and I just can't go on without our all-star player.
As Kent and the rest of you will kind of come back, you'll see, like, Brianna, that the bottom of them is covered in, like, now that you have light on them, you'll see the bottoms of their legs are covered in this very, like, skin colored, bloody, like, mass that is kind of, like, balled up around their legs and their ankles. And
Ew!
Wait, it's skin colored? What color of whose skin?
Different. There's different like colors of skin. It's like kind of if you took a bunch of skin and you like mixed it around into a liquidy form, and then splatted it onto things. It's kind of like this brownish, pinkish swirl of
Skin.
Yep.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Yes.
Why would you like me to change its color?
Well, that's the thing. Kent doesn't see it, nor does
Oh,
Constag.
Well, I see it, And I'm gonna ask Erasmus if he can get it off of us because it looks gross.
I'm gonna press the digitate cantrip, all that stuff off there.
It will not seem to come off. It's like growing.
So I stop for fear that it may take over. It seems to be reacting to my magic.
Gross. Alright. Well.
Can't we just go in like a cave and it just, like... Oh, it's a cave. There it is, sitting in the center.
My guess is that Kandor has put some protections in place, or else things have moved in the intervening years since he put whatever it is in here, so... I feel like we should probably press on, but I am not happy with this gunk.
Let's make
gunk. What gunk are you talking about? There's nothing there.
Can I wipe it on Kent?
Yeah, you can feel like you're wiping it off and putting it on Kent.
Did you blow your nose in your hand again?
Oh.
And then try and wipe it on me? Please don't.
Don't do that, people.
I haven't had these robes washed in a very long time, and I don't need anything on them.
I guess we should continue.
Okay. You can talk the two scared members into continuing their travels, but they will continue with the shaken condition. They are unnerved by this experience and carry it with them as you move deeper into the cave.
Like a scrapbook.
The sound of chewing will start to get louder after
the sound of Chewy will start to get louder.
After a few minutes have passed.
Did you say have passed?
Passed.
I can hear
anything to try to ruin
Chewy.
my atmosphere here. Anything.
You know what? And then I tried to play it straight and screwed it up. Can you guys... Let me try that again. Can you hear the sound of whatever's... Now I keep trying to say chewy. Damn it. Can you hear the sound of that chewing sound? Can you hear that chewing sound?
You'll begin to notice as it gets louder as well, the light coming from Kent's headlamp will start to get thinner, thinner, and thinner.
Oh, good.
Until there isn't much that can be seen more than 5 feet ahead of it.
What if I light up a torch?
Same effect.
What if I cast light?
Same effect.
Damn.
Yay, darkness.
What if I set myself on fire?
No.
You'll notice that it's refracting though in kind of like a whitish, almost cloudy manner.
Like fog?
Kind of like fog. Yeah, you notice like as you get in closer to it, like it even starts to feel a little bit moist as you move into it.
I'm glad nobody has a problem with the word moist here.
Grossest cave.
And can I get some perception checks from everybody?
Oh, man.
Oh, that was bad.
Those of you that got lower than a 16, so Kent, Nikolai, and Erasmus.
Had to be lower.
No way! I got lower than 16?
You will all feel like the little water droplets kind of like start settling on your skin, and then eventually you'll notice that the water droplets don't feel like water. They start to sting and burn. And
Thanks, Brianna, for wiping boogers on me.
Each of you takes 6 points of damage as the mist starts to burn away at your skin. Konstag and Brianna, you notice like as the mist starts to turn from this kind of whitish color to a bit of green, and you'll stop, probably because you're further back and you see like Kent moving in and but it's a little too late for you to warn him that he's stepped into this kind of green mist.
Oh, that's not good. Is the mist covering the whole way past?
Yes, the mist covers the whole area in front of you.
Not good.
But yeah, do you guys want to stand in the mist? Do you want to keep going? What do you want to do?
I would call the three of them back over to us, and tell them. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this mist is green.
Yeah, it hurts too.
No, the boogers on me, and now I'm in pain. So I don't get it.
It's not the boogers.
I think
Well, thank you for admitting it was boogers.
there's some.
Brianna suddenly remembers that she herself has prestidigitation, and she will prestidigitate Kent just to shut him up.
Yeah, you can clean up Kent, but that will not stop the fog of mist and burning that lies before you.
And there's no other direction that we can see to go, right?
Only straight forward, only through the mist.
And we can't see, like, there's no way for us to tell how far it extends.
No.
Does anyone have any sort of wind effect? Could we blow it away, maybe? I'm asking this in character.
Not working.
I don't know.
No, I just take some deep breaths.
So, some deep. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna take some deep breaths of the green mist.
No.
Sadly, windy escape would not help.
Wrong kind of wind.
Yeah.
What if we have beans for lunch?
Nope.
Okay.
That will empower the cloud.
Ah,
I'm gonna see if I can dispel it.
Sure.
W-I-N-D. It's not that hard.
Dispel. Very good.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I will be right back. Hazel finally got up.
Is that like
Okay,
removing
so-
one letter each from it as you go? Go ahead and give me a caster level check. Ooh, you will. I think it's 11 plus the spell's level, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will see the clouds slowly start to decay as you put this upon it. But you can feel that, like, as you push out the energy from your dispel, kind of pressing the cloud down, you can feel that this is only a temporary effect. That this will alleviate it only for maybe a few minutes at best.
I've got it dispelled temporarily. We need to move past this cloud.
All right.
We don't have time for beans for lunch. I don't know what that is accomplishing, but I'm not hungry right now.
That's replenishing the cloud. Let's go.
Just looking for another kind of wind.
All right.
I think we need to proceed with caution because that would be like a perfect way to have like a trap. Because then we think like, oh, we've dispelled this cloud, and then boom, right into a gelatinous whatever.
Well, it's funny that you say that because as you move your way past the cloud, there are some things that you all see ahead of you,
Weapons just
but it's
hanging in
not
the air.
gelatinous cubes. There are a trio of skeletons that lie before you. And all of them kind of open their eyes as they see you pass, or come around the corner and pass where the cloud once was. And they all start to shake and rattle and move towards you. And with that, I will need some initiative rolls.
Sorry, the thing was dispelled, right?
It is temporarily dispelled. It will come back in about a couple of minutes.
I can't see my mini.
Let me give you some light on your character here.
Also,
These-
the stag isn't here.
I mean, these guys
I will
are
give you a stag in a
positively
moment.
skeletal. They're probably starving. Just offer some rations to them.
And what is it that we're seeing?
With some skeletons were shake, rattling, and rolling.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
There you go, James. You should have some light now.
Oh, there we are.
Hey, there we are.
this out of my way. There we go. And initiative.
I went over to my friend's house to see his puppy. Puppies are so adorable, but you know, it's been a long time since I held a puppy, and it was like, oh yeah, I forgot what happens when they get overexcited.
Yep.
And it was like,
Clean up, aisle chest.
yeah. I'm like, oh.
They all roll 1, 2. Yep. All
Kent
right.
is modeling what they actually look like, apparently.
1.
He's got a little skeleton figure.
Sad that this isn't the other game, because then I could possibly use
missing?
Bone Shaker on skeletons. That would be cool.
Glad it's out of focus. It looks really cool.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
It,
I got
Or you could,
Brianna,
like, craft them.
Constog, Erasmus, Nikolai. Okay, they're all there. I don't know why. All right. So Brianna, you are up first.
You can't go
I'm
wrong
going
with a
to begin
skeletal
my
figure, you know what I mean?
performance.
All right. The first of the skeletons will go. And it is this skeleton here, and it will kind of rattle its way towards the party.
Rattle, rattle, thunderclatter, boom, boom, boom. Don't worry, call the skeletal people.
Can it? 1 sec. Let me double check something about skeletons.
Does anybody know anything about skeletons?
I don't know. Does
Have them
anybody?
inside our bodies.
I guess we'll have to roll on our
Knowledge religion.
turn.
That was
was gonna
such a
say-
bad joke, but I like it.
Could I roll if he asked that question? Could I
Yeah,
roll?
you can have rolled that. It's a knowledge religion check.
All right. Not much.
Nope.
You're like, I see them. They're there.
It will charge in and it will slice at you with its scimitar.
It has a scimitar?
It
Rude.
does.
Yeah,
Fuck
it does,
that.
All the-
Copycat.
Did all the bonuses factor in there? Is that really? It was a
See, little
3.
scimitar.
Yeah,
Got a
it
shield
seems to
too,
be
see?
seems
There
to
you
be their weapon of choice.
The
I know,
skeleton
though.
will
I
move
put
up
one in knowledge religion because we kept not making the checks.
and we'll move into position next to Nikolai. Ooh.
Wow, someone didn't roll in that one.
So,
I got
Erasmus.
25 on my knowledge religion. Wow.
Erasmus, you will know that these are resistant to anything other than bludgeoning damage normally, immune to cold, and they're immune to mind affecting and some other like things that would obviously not work well on undead creatures. With that 25, you'll actually notice though that these are a little better put together skeletons, and they seem to be moving a little bit more efficiently than normal skeletons, so they are probably not your run-of-the-mill skeleton. But other than that, that is what you know about skeletons.
You said only bludgeoning damage is what hurts them?
Yes.
Which is not a scimitar then.
No. They have damage reduction of 5 against any non-bludgeoning attacks. So you'll deal 5 less points of damage with non-bludgeoning. Constog.
Can I have my stag?
Oh yes, you may have your stag. I was hoping that wouldn't get to help out in a combat.
Eve's
Too
always
bad.
It's the only thing that does normal bludgeoning damage.
I know.
And only with its lowest attack.
Look, he's trying his best, okay?
There you go, you got a stag. You've got stag.
Go to the store and get some stags.
Is this a valid space?
This
It's
one right
hard to
here is a
tell
valid
where-
space, yep.
How many skeletons was it, sir?
There are 3 that you can see. If
Oh,
you
well,
move there, he'll take an
damn
attack of opportunity, though. Because this square is where he would take the attack of opportunity from. Since
It's
the
an
skeleton can see
AT&T
there.
counter, James. It's 4 to 40. We won't know until the DM slowly reveals. Gygax module. 4 to
So you know the organization listing is any Charles. It's not 4 to 40. It's 4 to 40,000.
Yeah. Whatever you can come up with.
All right, Constog, what are you doing?
I can do this all day.
The stag can move in. The stag can stay where it is. The stag can take a nap. I'm all about this stag taking a nap.
No, the stag's gonna move in. It doesn't know anything about attacks of opportunity.
All right, and the stag will get
Feeling
attacked
stag, picture the stag
with a
spindle just making home
25 to
run.
hit.
No!
Wow.
Almost a crit. And it will deal 11 points of damage to the stag, maximum damage as it
Rude.
cuts into the stag.
Very rude.
Maximum damage.
And then
Viciously.
I'm going to step up and give Nikolai full strength.
All right. Nikolai gets stronger.
Can the stag make an attack if it moved in?
Oh,
It
yeah.
can. I was hoping she'd forget. Oh, I guess it can't make an attack.
And it's just one attack.
Yes,
Right.
when you move, only one attack. Erasmus.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Human Potential. So you know,
Targeting
I guess we'll
who?
give it to Nikolai.
So it won't, unless Nikolai. Well, I guess Nikolai could take it to con, because it's also an enhancement bonus,
Oh, okay. All right.
and he's already getting one from Bull Strength,
So I just added Bull Strength as a buff by doing +4 Strength, right?
+4 to Strength. Yep.
Okay, cool.
if you want to add that, because I cast it like a dope. If you want to add that to your con for the temporary hit points.
That's still good. I mean, that's still 6 more HP, which could matter.
So-
Let me
And
make sure
okay,
your Bull
so-
Strength is correct. Your Bull Strength is.
+4 to Strength.
Yep. And you can change your Human Potential to +4 to con, or +2 to con.
Confusing when you come in here and close the stuff. I'm
Sorry,
working on.
I have it. I often forget that like it's shared control over character sheets.
Some guys, I swear. So push.
Thank you,
I know.
Bo.
All right, this skeleton.
And
will
there's no
also charge
skeletons
in.
by me, right? That's
There are
Salon's it.
no skeletons behind you yet.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
14 to hit Nikolai. So I'm sorry,
That
16 with the charge.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Just
Then
pick up one of them skeletons and use it to beat the other one. That'd be-
That
Nikolai.
kind of bludgeoning?
So
Yes.
to do bludgeoning damage, I just do a not a ranged attack, a melee.
You can just make a regular melee attack. You would need a different weapon to do bludgeoning damage.
My fists can't do bludgeoning.
If you want to attack with your fist, you'll take attacks of opportunity because you're then unarmed. You don't have improved unarmed strike, so you'd basically be fighting with a weapon you're not familiar with.
Well, I'm gonna attack and then take a 5-foot step and do a spell.
Okay, well you'll provoke 1 AO because Comstock is standing in the perfect place for you to 5-foot step back into.
Well, then I will just attack this.
Okay.
What are you carrying? Is you're a scimitar, right?
Oh, sorry. The first one.
The first one is a hit. Roll me up some damage. And which one do you want? The one next to Khatri or the two to the north? One of the two to the north.
I want the one that hit Khatri.
Okay. Yeah, that is still a solid hit. You'll crack against one of the bones hard.
Can I do Enforcer, or does that not do anything?
They are not affected by this because they are not intelligent.
Enforcer.
Kent.
Okay, let's see. If
Nikolai, would you like to
who's
borrow
this
my
in
force
yellow?
Can't,
That's
can't
me.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I take a 5-foot step towards her, can I hit that skeleton north of Nikolai?
You can indeed.
Okay, so we're gonna move. Come on, Ken. Into there, and then I am going to. Where'd my damn sheet go? God bless it.
You will be at a -4 to attack because it is engaged in melee combat with an ally.
Okay, I'll be at -4.
You'll be at -4.
And then I'm gonna use my. God damn it! I just had it. Where'd you go? My sling staff. So,
Okay.
which is attack 1. Make sure I hit the right one.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, it's attack 1. Wing.
That will miss.
Miss.
It'll knock off the wall. And Brianna.
I am going to cast Grease.
Let me give you a grease because I keep forgetting to give you permanent control over the asset. that brought up some stuff I didn't want. There was a better version of this that I found. It is 10 foot wide, correct? One object or 10 foot square.
Right.
Let me give you control over it.
Control. Control of the grease.
All right, you should be able to move it.
Can you move it right beside me? Because
Oh, you can't see it.
The black.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna put it like right here.
Okay. So that skeleton will make a reflex save. Now you gotta make me open up the character sheet. They're making saves. Actually, something I should just default do is have buttons for all their saves. I don't know why I've never thought about doing that. It will succeed its reflex save.
Yay!
Standing strong. And then the skeleton that was attempted to be slinged will attack Nikolai. Stuck where it is. Whoa! I have the grease selected. The grease does not have any stats to attack with.
Aww.
15 versus Nikolai.
No.
Alright, the skeleton near the stag will also now swing on the stag who came up on it. 10 versus the stag.
No.
God, these things are rolling like garbage.
I mean, it did 11 damage to the stag. That wasn't garbage.
Constog.
Can you get out of
Garbage,
my
I
way,
say, garbage.
Constog, by the way?
Did you notice the
Look.
bloodthirstiness of our GM tonight? Damn, these skeletons are killing the PCs.
More
fast enough.
importantly, having Dispel magic to stop my acid fog from dealing you guys damage? That's 2 whole rounds of damage you were supposed to take before you got in here.
Moving into the
From that
space.
disappeared. Why does it do that?
What were you saying, Michelle?
Moving into the space next to Kotri would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Nope, not if you take a 5-foot step. And that's
Oh,
you do a
okay.
full round action, and that's your 5-foot step.
But if I do an action in that square, then I would provoke.
No, if that action from that square would provoke an AO. Like if you cast a spell from the square next to Kotri, that would provoke an AO. But if it's a touch spell, you can hold the spell, you can cast the spell in the square you're in, take a 5-foot step, and then deliver it to Kotri as part of the action for delivering the spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with a bull string.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Yep.
cast it and then touch Kotri.
Yep, that is fine. Kotri will grow stronger. Then what does Kotri want to do after the bull strength?
Kotri is gonna
Is
try
there a
and-
bull strength macro there, or not macro, buff on Kotri?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Kotri is going to try and hit it again.
Ooh, that will most certainly hit. And it will take half, but that's still a lot of damage. So as the antler gets kind of in there underneath the bone, and that hoof kick will hit. And bash away some of the bone from the leg. The skeleton is looking bad condition as the antlers are kind of ripping away ribcage bones. Erasmus.
We're gonna pick one of them, and guess what we're gonna do?
Magic missiles.
Sonic blast it.
Oh, Sonic Blast.
Does that work on skeletons?
It does. The damage part does.
Is it an M&M blast?
Yes.
That
Oreo blast.
will actually hit.
Reese's!
Roll me some damage.
Ooh.
Good damage.
Rattle and roll.
That
Ooh.
skeleton will fall to bones on the ground.
It's already bones.
Oh, is it?
Don't ruin his flavor text. Save it. Save.
Good job, Erasmus.
Thank you. I'm
Alright.
all about the team.
This
I'm all about the base.
no treble.
No
Oh
treble.
my god, what is in the water tonight, y'all?
Ah, shit. All my skeletons are acting as one.
Dead. They're all
Hold,
dead.
please.
They're all dead.
Hold,
Yeah.
please.
We just
Good
had to
work,
kill
team.
one of them, and we killed all of them. Good job,
Shared
guys.
HP.
If you guys keep it up, I'm gonna double the number of skeletons.
You sound like an angry dad, except skeleton threatening.
Yeah. That's the only threatening I got.
Hey, you adventurers! Don't make me come in that cage.
Oh,
Cave and give you more skeletons.
that's annoying because it re-rolls them on the initiative tracker when I do that. Oh, this one fell off and bumped his head. I'm gonna re-roll him on the initiative. It'll work out anyway. There's some stuff.
You
that's
shouldn't have
gonna
been
happen.
jumping on the bed. Did you
All
leave
right.
that to your daughters about
This-
the little monkey? Yeah.
No. This
Oh,
is this one. The one on the top of the grease is gonna attack. 13 versus Nikolai. That's a hit, right? Big ol' hit. No. All right, Nikolai, it's your action.
Great. So the
Anatomy.
one directly north of me, I am
Okay.
going to hit, and then I am going to
Quit.
step away and do a spell.
Okay.
Go for it, Nikolai.
That will come up and clatter against its armor.
I assume that
Damn.
means short.
That is not enough.
Does it calculate my bardic performance in there?
No, it does not. That will still come up short though.
I'm gonna do my mirror images just in case. Oh,
All
damn it,
right.
I always forget to do the thing.
You also 5-foot stepped incorrectly. You want a 5-foot step on the diagonal, otherwise you'll take an AO from that one. There you go. You can set up your mirror images. Multiple Nikolais dance around the area. Kent, it is your action.
We're gonna wing off with another one from the sling staff on that
Alright.
same one. On that same one.
Yep.
Hit. Nope.
Nope. All right, at the end of the round, we're gonna roll a few more skeletons into this combat
Why?
because they're
Told
here.
you already. Ah,
No.
crap. Stop saying it's not responding.
They hear the sounds of battle with their skeleton vibration feelings.
Their skelly sense is tingling.
Their skelly senses tingling. And
No.
Brianna, it is your initiative.
Let's see.
One might say they can feel it in their bones.
Well, since Nikolai managed to step right into touching range, then Brianna's going to touch Nikolai and give him heroism.
Ooh, you feel like a hero, Nikolai, feeling the bolstering of Brianna's touch.
Should I try and make that a buff or just remember that?
You can do it as a buff. Just put +2 to attacks.
But it saves and skill check.
Yeah, you can also do semicolon +2 to fort, and then semicolon +2 to will, +2 to con.
Oh god, that's a lot.
I don't think it handles to saves as a generic.
Well, you'll have it for an hour, basically. So, just
So I +2 to attack, or is there
+2 to attack. This skeleton is going to move over the grease and make an acrobatics check. Ooh, and fail. It will fall down on the grease. Bloop.
It's like a Disney thing.
This skeleton is dead. I will remove it from the initiative order. Constog.
I am going to 5-foot step behind Nikolai, so
Alright.
I'm not getting attacked by skeletons. And then I'm going to cast Greater Magic Fang on Kaku.
Yep. And then?
and Khatri is going to charge forward.
And not charge forward, just step forward, crunching over the bones of his enemy. And that will hit.
And start committing murder.
Ooh, for 11 points of damage, so 6. But neither of the hoofs will grab in. But the antlers pull loose a couple more bones. Actually, the last one will hit. Just barely.
Oh, wait. There we go.
And crush away even more of those leg bones for 7.
Yuck.
It's fine, I
Crunch,
just
crunch.
need like bones.
Skeleton here will go and take an attack on Khatri. 16 to hit. No. Erasmus.
Switching targets. Another Sonic.
You don't want to keep hitting the dead one?
No, as much as I'd want to, I'm going to switch to another one. I don't want to hit anybody that is in front of somebody. I'm having, because you got the screen pulled out so far. I'm like, why is it so difficult to see?
Yeah, you can zoom it in if you want. You can push the little plus button in the top right, and that'll zoom it in for you.
I'll go for the one right in front of me, I believe. Well, it would be the way I'm facing now, it would be on my right side, I think. So maybe it's in front of me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Give me your Sonic Blast attack. That will hit its touch.
Yeah.
Roll that damage. Ooh, a lot of damage as the skeleton quakes from that hit. This other one will attack Khatri with a 20.
You just hear the sounds of Moadib.
Oh.
Moadib.
And this skeleton will move its way forward. But it will get stuck behind a wall of skeletons, looking for where the sounds are coming from. Nikolai.
I will step up and attack.
Okay. That'll hit. The same one Khatri hit or the same one that Erasmus hit?
The one directly north of me.
Okay. That will do a lot of damage, knocking a lot of the
it's so
bones
close.
loose from its arm, nearly breaking the arm off completely. Kent.
I was going to do something. Okay. If I can only partially see the square, do I still see the square?
For the purposes of spells, yes.
Okay, so
If you can see some part of the character, where
so
the character
just to
square,
the
yes.
right of the stag, I can see this. I can see a square.
Yes, there's like a half square there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna summon a pony into that position.
Like a pony.
Could have summoned a dog. Dogs like bones.
Yes, but dogs don't have bludgeoning damage. This pony is not structured right. It turned very wide. It's a very chubby pony.
Aww.
Being so judgmental on that pony.
Yeah,
that
you always
pony's just the way it was meant to be.
you say I make fun of Mac, but here you are making fun of chubby ponies.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying it's a chubby pony.
Hi, Chubby Max.
Kim Chonk.
Oh, Max.
And James, you'll have control. You'll be able to do something with it next round. Some things move in the background. And one more of these things is going to roll into initiative. Brianna.
Let's see. I guess for right now, I'm just going to continue my performance.
Okay. This skeleton will move up. And can get right here now that there's a pony there. And will it... no, it can't see the pony yet. So it'll just kind of hang out there, being in the way of that other skeleton. This skeleton that fell over will stand up and will attack Katri. Katri will get an attack of opportunity, though, as it stands up. Ooh, and that will solidly hit it.
Boom.
For 3 points of damage. And the skeleton will swing at Katri. 25 to hit.
Damn.
For 11, another max damage attack on Katri.
So either they can't hit or they do max damage. Make up your mind, please.
Oh, man. You're being called out.
Constag, my monsters are doing what they're supposed to.
Of course you say that.
Constag.
I am going to step up and use a cure moderate on copper.
Okay. Yeah, that will cure for 18.
And then Katri is gonna keep smacking the one on top of it.
Alright, let's see if it can. No, that's a miss. That's also a miss, but that last one is definitely a hit.
Yay!
Knocking some more bones out of the chest. Katri comes up, misses the chest hit initially, then goes for a leg with the hoof, but the other hoof comes down and bashes it across the chest.
I feel like you've become a fight announcer.
This skeleton on Nikolai wants revenge for all the damage done. Critical hit on Nikolai. Hitting beyond the images. The perfect Nikolai is hit for 14 points of damage. Almost minimum damage.
Steven, what is it that my little circle, it keeps automatically healing me? Like, I took the 6 damage from the...
Are you pushing -6?
Yes, -6. I hit enter. It shows me 36. And then 5 minutes later, it's back to 42. I did it again.
What in the world?
It's like this. It's just annoying.
Must be that ring of regeneration you have.
Ring of server regeneration?
Yes, ring of server regeneration.
Erasmus.
Does that mean my images disappear now that it hit me, or no?
No. You do not lose an image when you get hit.
All right, so
that's the advantage to getting hit. If you get hit, you don't lose a mirror image. See?
Great.
Always look on the bright side.
I'm
going to hit the one that's diagonally to my left.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. Maadib. All right.
That will miss. You'll aim the blast, and the blast will ring against the wall.
The weirding way has let me down.
Almost, though. Brianna almost helped you get over that. The next skeleton will attack back at Katri. Another critical hit against Katri. Does that confirm?
Yes.
Cutting into Katri for 18 points of damage.
Not selecting crit damage. GM.
This skeleton is going to get anxious and try to move in here, and will walk across the slippery slips and fall right on down. Nikolai.
I'm gonna try and hit and then do a step and a spell.
Okay.
Jesus.
No. Step back. What are you casting? Lure. Going full defensive. Kent, your horse appears.
Yeah, I'm at half my HP.
You got a horse, Kent.
Just give me
The camera pans out to show Kent's horse in the scene.
Look at his horse.
I don't have
I
card
don't
for it though.
Yeah, you'll need to pull up the horse stats.
No.
I thought you had them up already. Sorry.
No, I didn't. Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys know that ponies are not baby horses?
No.
I did.
They're their own horse.
I didn't know that until I was a grown adult.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I thought, like...
No. I'm talking about something else. I'm pulling up Pony, and all it's giving me is a price.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to get the thing for it.
How much are ponies?
Oh, never mind. Here it is. I found it.
Okay.
I was clicking at items instead of bestiary.
It won't let me give you a pony here, so...
Where's the damn attacks?
Better than a dolphin, anyway.
Won't let me drop things
Poor
on stuff,
boys.
remember?
You can't
Offensive.
put that spell on 4
Melee, 2 hooves, 1d3.
Yep.
Okay.
So roll me d20 plus its attack bonus. / R
So it's
space
what?
d20
R
plus whatever it's / R space d20 plus whatever its attack bonus is.
d20 plus 1.
And then press enter. No, / R. / R space d20
Might help if I pay attention.
plus 1. There you go. 14 will not hit,
Okay.
but it's got two. It's
I
got two, so
you-
push the up arrow and you can get it again.
Nope.
Nope.
It's a pony. What did you expect?
It's a pony.
Yeah, why'd you get a pony?
Because it's the only
Bludgeoning
one I can-
damage.
It's the biggest animal I can summon.
You can't summon like a tiger?
No.
No, that's like 3, I think, for summon monster.
Okay.
And then what do you want to do the rest of the round, Kent?
Is force damage, bludgeoning damage, or no?
Force damage gets past all sorts of damage reduction.
Okay, so magic missiles away.
All right, targeting which one?
That one I can't hit with my
Okay,
Yeah, this. Yeah, that. Whatever.
this guy here?
You know. Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Do you want to hit him with all of them, or do you want to separate any of your missiles?
No, I like going all in.
Okay. Yeah, you will obliterate that skeleton. It will nearly be a pile of dust on the ground.
Is it dust in the wind?
All we are is dust in the wind.
I mean, it might have been if we were closer to the entrance, because the temperature differential would have caused a
This
breeze.
skeleton will
That's
move
true.
into range, being visible, and roll into initiative as it does.
Oh my god. Is it just like one skeleton dies, it's automatically replaced
There is
forever?
There is a formula behind all this. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's based on the amount of time you've been in here, the amount of noise you're making by hitting all these skeletons.
Come in.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Then
Yes,
shivers
so
down your
spooky
spine.
and scary. Let's shuffle back up the initiative now that there's a new thing in the initiative. And Brianna, you are up first.
Okay, so where did we land on being able to heal someone who has mirror images and blur?
So my current ruling for right now is going to stand. If you are healing them while they're in combat, something will get an attack bonus against them, or will be able to hit past their images if they're willing to receive it. Otherwise, you make the attacks against it. So they can choose to lean in, but that's going to give an opponent an easier ability to attack them because they're making themselves very clear where they're at.
Okay, so I will quickly ask Nikolai, do you want me to heal you?
Well, Nikolai's not in melee combat, so this will have no
Oh.
effect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
it only matters if the person is engaged in that round in melee combat.
Okay, so I will heal Nikolai, and I'm also just going to say quickly, don't forget your Hadhub's lozenge. And cure light. Ugh,
For minimum.
minimum healing, but
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. The skeleton over here will go, and it will barely be able to hit the pony, but it will be at a -4 to attack. So does a 13 hit the pony? The pony has partial cover.
The 13 hit the pony. Dexterity comes in. Where is it?
How many hit points does the pony have?
13. AC 11. There we go.
It will hit the pony, cutting
Oh,
into
man.
it for a command. 9 points of damage.
All right.
hang in there,
I
chunky
gave it
pony.
HP. If you click on the pony, you should be able to adjust
Okay.
it. And then the other skeleton above the pony, it will continue on Khatri, though, because that's where it was attacking before.
I just gotta be able to get down to it.
With a hit, I think, right? 21 versus Khatri?
Nope.
Oh, one short. Konstag.
I am going to step behind Khatri and hand over another Cure Moderate.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, as good as a Cure Light.
I'm trying my best, okay?
All right. What does Khatri want to do?
I'm gonna smack the one in front of him.
All right. Oh, what a miss. Misses except for one. You get one hit there.
Listen to that mocking. Oh, what a miss.
Oh, but that will crunch the arm away, and as the arm drops, it will knock into the leg, and it will get caught in the leg, and the whole thing will kind of collapse on itself.
Ooh.
This skeleton back here will take a few more steps over to here, and it will unleash some magic missiles, targeting Khatri.
Well, that's just rude. Rude, I tells you, rude.
For 8 points of damage to Khatri as 2 missiles come flying out and nail Khatri.
It's not plus.
That skeleton is defeated, so Erasmus, it is your turn.
All right, we're gonna cast magic missile at the magic missile wielding skeleton.
You will have to move a little bit to see it.
Okay, which if I go over here, tell me.
Yep, I don't see you moving yet.
Okay, so I was right there. Okay, so 5, 10.
You'll have to tell me if you can see a skeleton that has a little magic effect on it. If you can't see it, then you don't have enough light to be able to see it.
I think it. I can see it because there's only 2 skeletons left, and I can see both of them.
Nope, those are not it, though. Those are regular skeletons. So I think it's outside of your viewing range. I think it's in Nikolai's viewing range, but not in yours, since you don't have dark vision.
Where's the magic missile coming from? Ahead? I'm gonna ask Nikolai. Ahead, backwards, where?
It's like diagonal northeast from me. Well, assuming up on the map is north.
Yep. From where you're at, Erasmus, I think it's literally like 10 feet out of your sight range, even with your low light vision.
Just hit one of the other ones.
Okay. I can't tell what this thing is. It looks like the Silver Surfer.
It's a dead skeleton.
Oh, okay. How about up here in the corner?
That's a wall.
Shit.
You can zoom in. Use the zoom button. So in the top right, there's a little plus where the map is. If you push the plus button a couple of times, that'll zoom you in on the map, so it's easier to see the terrain.
Can we
All right,
move
there we
into
go.
the space of the dead ones?
Yes, you can move into the space of the dead ones.
All right, there we
It
go.
is considered difficult terrain, though, so it will reduce. It will take twice as much movement to move through the square.
I don't see any skeletons other than this thing 5 feet in front of me, and that's the wall.
You should be able to see more than that. Let me make sure you're. It could actually be because the light is coming from Kent, and so that's going to limit your vision.
Okay.
Because yeah, you have 200% of vision. Hold on. Actually, there's one problem here. Wait, no, I thought this was full size of field of vision. Hang on. Your lighting might be screwed up. Yeah, your lighting is slightly screwed up. Let me do this. And off this. All right, any better?
That is better.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
All right, so
You had second ed. You had second ed lighting on.
I know. If I move up to, is that what is that thing right in front of me? The mist?
No, there is a grease on the ground in front of you.
Okay, so we don't want to go there. 5. That's the wall. I'm now entering the wall.
Yep, the wall is above you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What do I see over here?
You are basically up against the wall there. You're like you'd be squishing yourself into the wall there.
For God's sake. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where these other skeletons are.
It's okay. You may not be able to see it because the light is coming from Kent and not from you. There is a solution to that problem.
What is that?
I don't know. How would you get more light in a place that there's not light?
A light spell or?
Yeah, there you go.
Or torch?
Light the dead skeletons on fire.
Let's see, did a move equivalent, and
Yep.
then I'm gonna light a torch with the rest of my movement.
All right, you can light a torch. Let me give you some light there. Let's see.
And I discover I'm face to face with 18 skeletons. Damn!
You should now be able to see
there
more
they
light.
are.
There
Okay,
we go.
so now I know where I'm going next round.
Yep.
Ooh, hooray!
All right, that's a dead skeleton. That is a live skeleton that's going to stand itself back up and try to move in where the dead skeleton was. It succeeds and will attack Khatri.
Oh,
21 to hit. Nikolai. At the end of this round, we're going to take a short break and see if the party can survive.
So I'm gonna 5-foot step here and hit the one that's still alive.
Yep. That will hit, thanks to the bolstering of the music and in your heart.
And I'm also gonna ask Brianna, is the lozenge, it would do the damage reduction because we think these are evil? Is that why you said I should take it?
Yeah, so it says that it would make your weapons considered good aligned for the purpose of damage reduction, so I'm assuming these are evil, but I don't know for sure.
Do you think
would
it's
my
worth-
knowledge religion have given me that?
That will have no effect on the damage reduction. Because that's not how their damage reduction works.
Okay. Well, it was a thought.
Appreciate it.
And Nikolai, your action was successful. Kent.
All right, pony away. Hey, come here.
Pony it up, Kent.
Here we go. Nope. Why that's no. There we go. First pwn. And second hook.
You pwned it.
Yeah, the first one would actually hit.
Okay, so /RD3.
Well, damage.
Come on, get it,
1
Ken.
point of big damage. And
Uh.
after that point of big damage, we'll take a short break, hopefully.
Don't I get to do my other action?
Oh yeah, you do have an action.
Okay, so if I move in behind Nikolai, would I be able to fire off a magic? Can I see them? Do I have to move in order
You
to
can
fire a
see
magic
whatever you can see.
missile? Okay, so I can just magic missile away then.
Yeah, if you want to target something, just click
Okay,
on
the
where
one
you
in
want to
front of
target.
the one in front of the stag, a full volley.
All right. Wow, 12 points of missiles fly into this thing, crunching it under itself. But it
Nice.
still remains standing, but with little help left. So let's take our short break. We'll be back
We
shortly.
need like bowling balls. We can just like fling at these things. You know what I mean? Are we going to return to
Yeah.
these Alpha Flight mini mates available at Amazon and
This is
Target?
actually impeccable timing to interrupt me from saying that we're back. But we are back. And we will have a few more buddies enter the area.
Is it because we took a break? Because that's not.
Yes, that's how I'm
Consider it.
doing it. It's every time we take a break.
Mhm.
Now you're getting it.
Bastard.
Add another one to the initiative, add another one to the initiative, and sort the order. And Brianna, back to the top.
All right. Let's see. One thing here. Okay. Brianna is going to actually cast another grease.
All right. Where at?
Basically.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That skeleton will make its reflex save. Watch it make it. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Right.
And that skeleton will now attack the horse for your insolence.
It's a pony, not a horse.
All right, 15 hits the pony.
Yes.
That pony is now bits and pieces.
Kibbles and bits.
Glue.
Goodbye, pony. No one misses you.
I do.
This skeleton will continue its attacks on Constog. Or Khatri, rather. Sorry. 12 to hit versus Khatri. Constog.
Just, gonna have Khatri hit it some more.
Alright, let's see if you can. Not like that. Oh, actually, that will hit. That will not go. No, that will take down the one that Khatri's initially hitting, and Khatri can move on to the next one.
Alright, he's got the one hoof and there's the other hoof.
Alright, well, that first hoof hit. For 8 points of damage. This skeleton in the back will fire off another volley of magic missiles at Khatri. For 9 points of damage. As these little ghastly looking missiles fly forward and slam into Khatri. This new skeleton in the back will make its way forward. Moving over the grease. Can it make it? No, it can't. It will drop. Erasmus.
All right. So we see the main villain in the back here, right?
Can you if you hold down your mouse button to point on him, it'll show me whether or not you see him. That's you. Point at the enemy, not you.
Okay, so hold down. Okay.
Yep, click and hold on that, on where you think the enemy is. I just want to make sure that's you.
Boy, you think after a couple of years of using this, I
Click and hold the button where you think the enemy you're trying to target is. Nope, that's not him. That one's
okay.
actually behind that wall. I know it doesn't look like a wall, but there's a wall there.
Okay.
I just didn't do the blocking lines of sight here because it's really fucked up.
So that thing with the shell on it, is that the spellcaster?
Nope, that one is fallen over.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna sonic blast then that one that I just purpled.
Okay. That will hit with the bonus.
Right.
Ooh, and crush that skeleton.
Crush that skeleton.
It vibrates into a pile of itself.
Oh. I feel like you should have been like a horror or grotesque writer.
That's a nice compliment, thank you. That skeleton is dead. Nikolai, there's just a pile of bone in front of you and a big, giant, murky pit of grease.
Great. So you said the one that's over on the east side I can't actually see because
there's a wall between you and it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take this opportunity then to enlarge myself.
Ooh, big Nico.
Yes. And
Nico turned into a pizza.
what?
You went large.
I'm not a pizza.
You
so
supersized.
Can I also move?
You may move, yeah. You have a move action to go along with that. You gonna move across that greasiness?
Is there a way to avoid it?
You can try to make an acrobatics check to move across it, or I think you can move extra careful, right?
Where I just move slowly?
I don't remember. Hold on. I thought it had like 2 options for movement. No, you actually cannot. I'm thinking of something else. So, need a DC 10 acrobatics check, or you fall prone. I didn't realize it was 10 though.
It looks so there isn't actually enough room, like crawling
It's
for that dead skeleton between the grease and the wall.
no, there's not enough room to push between it. It is up to the wall. The grease kind of like floods out to fill all of those squares.
Hmm.
So it's a DC 10 acrobatics check to move at half your speed.
Yeah, but if I don't hit that, then I fall.
Then you
right?
fall prone in the square. Yep.
I guess I'll
Sorry,
try.
I was trying to limit how many could swarm us at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
all right,
can
then.
step on forward and be next to this one that's laying on the ground.
Great.
All right. This skeleton back here will come up and we'll try to acrobatics and fall as well. Kent?
The one that just bit it, he's getting magic missiles.
All
The
right.
one that just fell on the ground.
Yep. Can you point to the one that just fell on the ground?
It's control and then this thing, right?
Okay, just making sure. Yep, that'll hit. That's just me testing your vision. All right. More skellies on the way, ladies and gents. Let's roll
There could
and-
be non-binary folks on the call. You don't know that we're all ladies. And gents.
I actually do know in this particular case, so I can use the phrase ladies and gents.
Here
He's
you
not
go.
talking to the non-binaries.
That's rude. Could be some.
I am also aware of all the skeletons and their genders, so how about that?
You're ridiculous, and I'm muting.
Oh.
Skeletons identify as flesh bags.
They don't have any flesh, though, so I don't
They
think they can
identify
identify
as
that
flesh
way.
bags. Yeah, they can.
How about flesh frames? Because that's kind of what they are. Even if there's no flesh, they're the frame of the flesh.
Well, they want to be fleshy, so.
That's not a title, though, that you can identify as.
Here it is. This is a fantasy game. We can identify as anything we want.
All right, I'll give it to you. You can identify as it, but it doesn't make you it. All right, Brianna, you're up first.
Not
This
how
is-
that works. Not how that works. Not how that
You
works.
If I
can't
was
you
a
can't
skeleton-
identify as a skeleton and get skeletal bonuses.
That's fine.
As a skeleton, I would identify as a flesh status challenged individual.
There you go.
Brianna, can we not turn this into an ethics debate?
All right, Brianna's moving here, and she is going to cure light Katri.
John, I could make this even worse and start dead naming them, okay? Get it? Alright, it's in bad taste.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, that will.
I'm
that
gonna
will
say
cure.
the one at the bottom is named Jerry, and then we're facing I don't know any other members of the Dead's name. Rat Dog. That's probably the person.
This here zombie will take a step in and will
Zombie?
attack, or skeleton will take a step in and attack Erasmus.
What?
Erasmus!
Does he need to make a acrobatics though? He was in the
He
grease.
moved out of the grease, not
But doesn't-
onto the
doesn't-
grease.
He doesn't have to make an acrobatics. to
He's
get
not
out
moving
of it?
through the area of the grease. He's moving out of
Okay.
the area of the grease. No acrobatics for him.
This is the universal symbol for a DM smoothie.
Does an 11 hit Erasmus?
It does not. DM
God damn it,
smoothie.
why do you have dex?
I got that 1 point. It works.
Oh, there is a live skeleton. No, there's not a live skeleton under there. Okay. That skeleton is dead. Constog. You should leave that skeleton that's on Erasmus to fight Erasmus. And
Yes.
Katri can step forward and attack a different skeleton. Katri can step forward into the grease and attack a skeleton.
Katri is going to attack the skeleton attacking Erasmus.
Thank you, Katri.
That's not fun. That's
Why
not
you're
fun
my
at all.
favorite party member.
Just for that, you're only gonna hit with 2 of those hooves.
Oh no.
That's a lot of damage. I don't like that. That skeleton is in bad shape. It made bad decisions today. However, this skeleton has 1 more magic missile left.
Wait, doesn't Constog get an action?
Oh yeah, Constog does get an action. I was hoping I'd skip by that.
Wow.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really have, like, anything to do.
Don't you? They
Okay.
have snail symbols on them. Don't you have power over snails?
That's not the ones that cast spells.
No, I just couldn't resist.
6 points of damage to Katri. What a disappointing magic missile. The last
Yeah.
volley of them doing nothing.
Hey,
this one
I
in the
healed
back.
those 6 points.
This one
Yeah,
in the
they
back
keep doing the same damage.
will
that we
race
should
on
have.
forward and...
Gee whiz.
Ooh, succeed its acrobatics. To come up in here. And get some Katri action.
No.
This is
Oh wait, it
This
can't.
is
I'm
so-
sorry, it didn't charge. It did not charge.
totally unsavory, that last statement, and I don't.
This skeleton will try to stand up in front of in front of Nikolai, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Ooh, that will hit. And that
Sad.
will do quite a bit of damage to the skeleton. Erasmus.
Okay, so are we standing on the edge of a precipice?
No, you're surrounded by walls on every side. Except for stop moving yourself into a wall. You can't
Okay.
live in the wall.
I'm trying.
You are not Pink Floyd.
Can I carefully move to here?
You can withdraw. Yep.
Okay,
But that will be the entirety of your action.
it'll be the entirety of my action. I am useless against
All right.
those walls. However,
Nikolai. Erasmus moved into your threatened square. What do you want to do?
take me down.
I'm gonna hit the one that I got the AO on.
All right, you got an AO on Erasmus, technically. So that one?
No.
Okay, go
Do
ahead.
what you have to do, Nikolai.
That'll hit. Ooh, for a good amount of damage there as well. But it's still standing. The next skeleton is going to stand itself back up. And then try to move in. And oh, actually succeed at standing, but get caught up in this this conga line of skeletons. Kent.
All right, that one that stood up and walked over and succeeded. You
Yep.
know, this guy all the way in the backers.
Yep.
He's getting he's got another volley to the face.
All right. 11 points of magic missile damage. And one final skeleton, new to the combat, will move in.
Oh my lord.
And acrobatics successfully, creating an even bigger line of skeletons. And some more skeletons will move in the background. And into the combat. You guys enjoying this skeletal
How many
combat?
total skeletons have we had now?
Not enough.
You have a count?
I don't remember. I think it was 12. No, actually, hold on. I have it written down.
That was orcs.
I have it written down. It is 14.
That we've
Jeez.
had so far?
That you've now seen, because you will have now seen 14.
Let's just banish them all to the desert in RA4.
You wish. They'd be a lot more effective there.
Hole. Make a hole. Who's got that spell?
Trent Reznor. Oh no, that's only for your head.
Yeah.
I've heard of the pit spell.
Yeah,
but
that
not in
one.
this game.
That one.
I thought it was a reference to his brief
I
death
have that in the other
burned him
games.
up.
Brianna. Whoop, I just closed the initiative tracker. That's annoying. Brianna.
So I'm just going to heal Kotri again.
All right. For 13, good
Oh,
healing.
thank you.
Max healing on the stag. And with
Yay.
that, the skeleton will turn to Constog and take an attack.
Of course. Yep.
Woohoo! Gonna deal damage to players I don't normally get to damage. For 9.
Very, very.
Constog.
The stag is going to start by trying to hit the one that just attacked me.
Okay. That will hit. And that will take down the skeleton. Where's Nikolai going? Get back on there.
Sorry, I was just trying to see what was under me. It's just dead
skeletons,
and
yeah.
grease.
Yep.
The earth.
And then can I take the last 2 attacks on the
On Nikolai?
Diagonal.
Certainly.
on the diagonal skeleton?
Yes, yes, you may. One day this will work. Both of those will hit. For 14 points of damage. Lots of damage to the skeletons.
Good. They deserve it.
This skeleton up here may be out of magic missiles, but do you know what it's not out of? Acid
Love.
splashes.
Now's the time to pop the lozenges, guys.
And this is going to be at Nikolai.
How does that work with blur and images?
It's still an attack roll, so it will roll against your images. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Then roll blur first.
Okay, just the D5, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
1 will be me.
Yep. I need to make you a blur macro thingy for my style guide. That will no one will be a miss. The rest of them are hits. So now you
Okay,
roll images.
Now images.
Yep. Oh, not that. Switch your images back to 4.
Oh, excuse me.
It's image check is the one you want to.
I know,
click.
I just clicked the wrong one.
It's okay. That will miss. Hit your image hit button. And will go wide. Or it will go through an image. That one you just attacked is going to attack you. 17 to hit.
Because I am big, that would hit, so...
Yep. Roll blur first. That will not hit.
Yes.
Damn. This skeleton is going to step a little ways forward, see you, and send some magic missiles your way. These cannot be evaded by the blur or by the mirror images, so 7 points of damage as they fly true. The next skeleton will attack you.
Jesus.
For 12, that will miss.
Yep.
But does it miss by 5 or less?
Yes. It
So
misses
you lose an
4.
image. Hit the image hit button. Erasmus.
Okay. All right. So I can move to another character, correct?
That is correct, as long as it's not an enemy character.
So 5, 10, 15. Shit. I can't tell. Hold on. Oh, wow. There's somebody up here, huh?
Yep, and there's a skeleton right behind you. You can have pressed along the wall, but if you move any further, you will take an AO.
Okay. Have we been attacking that one that has the weird cloud miasma coming off of it?
Nope, that is the caster one. That's the one that shot off the magic missiles and the acid splash.
Oh, well, then I feel I should return to flavor.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick with it since I screwed it up.
Ooh, that will provoke give me a concentration, or I'm sorry, that will provoke an attack of opportunity. I warned about the attack of opportunity. It's taken the attack of opportunity. 21 to hit.
It's going to hit.
For 10, give me a concentration check. Let's see if you can hold the spell.
I forgot what I do. Just roll my con?
Go onto your gun the spells tab. And hit your, there's a concentration button there. You success! You get cut into by the scimitar, but it does not stop you from making the motions, and the purple missiles fly forth and barrage the archer up top for 11.
Damn. I wanted a better hit with that risk.
This skeleton will come up and succeed in moving across the grease, but get stuck in this big line of the undead.
We're starting to get
Could be a movie.
Nikolai.
Need to get a little spread
Could
out.
I both do an attack and take my potion of cure light, or?
Yes. No. Potions are a standard action. Sorry, in only one game have I been testing potions as a move action, and it is not this one.
Oh, shit. That
Okay.
was, I meant to read it.
That's fine.
What would I roll for? What?
Do you want me to heal you and possibly reveal where you are, or do you want me, would you rather do the potion?
When are you coming up? I just only have 15 hit points left. So
Drinking a potion provokes an attack of opportunity.
I guess then heal me and I will hit somebody.
Okay. That will hit, indeed.
Keep thinking I have 6. I have 9.
That will be a lot of damage to this one. It's almost down. You can see it like just barely holding itself together. This one back here is going to move on to the body of its dead brethren and attack Konstag.
Of course it is.
13 to hit Konstag.
No.
Oh. Skeletons suck. Kent.
The archer back by Erasmus.
Can you see it?
Right? That is an archer, yeah.
It's a spellcaster.
Oh, it's a spell. That thing is a spellcaster?
Yep, point to it.
Oh, I did.
You gotta hold down.
Come on.
There you go.
Here we go.
Okay, cool.
That one. Magic missiles to the face!
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot. Erasmus is... That's how you can see it. I was like, how did you suddenly see it? Erasmus casted light. Right. Yeah, those will all hit, obviously. And the caster is Still standing, but looks
Damn it.
terrible.
Frick.
I guess it always looks terrible, right? It's a skeleton.
Yeah.
This thing will step up to here and attack on Nikolai. Ooh, actually attack on Erasmus.
Yeah.
Oh, with a critical hit.
Fuck.
Nope. For 17 points of
Damn.
damage.
All right, I'm at -9.
All right.
Wait, can we do that thing where we take damage for other people in the party?
You can indeed.
Anybody?
I'll take some.
You split it in half every time you divide it. Or you
Okay.
split it like in however many. So how many people are taking damage for Erasmus?
I will. I don't know if anyone else can.
So
How
let me
much
let me
was
give Erasmus back. It was 17. So right now it's between two of you. It's between those two. So it'll be half of that. 9 to Erasmus and 8 to.
All right, I'll take some too.
Okay, so that'll split it into thirds. So that'll be. Why can't I do this math? Because I'm bad.
Well, also because you're on camera in front of people.
Yeah, that'll be 5 to the two of you and 8 to Erasmus.
I'm
I'll
at
also
0.
Or I'm sorry, and 7 to
I'll
Erasmus.
also take some.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
We
Guys are-
just want to make this harder. You keep bringing skeletons, we keep making. it easier.
4 to each of you and 6 to Erasmus.
All right, I'm at 2.
Wait, that's incorrect. And 5 to Erasmus. I'm sorry. I rounded the wrong way. I rounded 1 too high. All right.
Riding high at 3.
This skeleton will come up here and walk across. Damn! Skeletons are excellent maneuverers. And get into some Erasmus attacking position.
Jesus.
I'll be taking for Erasmus.
Brianna, it's not
Also-
attacking right now.
Oh,
Brianna,
not yet.
it just
Okay,
moved into
cool.
range.
I can't do anything.
All right.
I'm gonna provoke.
I'm going to go right here,
Yep.
and I'm going to cure Nikolai.
All right. 13.
Well, at least it was worth it.
This skeleton will attack Konstag again. Ooh, does a 14 confirm?
Nope.
Darn, regular damage. 10. Still good damage. Konstag, what are you gonna do?
Country is going to smack the one that just attacked me.
Round around, by the way. Okay, almost there.
Almost to what? Everything.
What?
Split.
No. Ooh, that is a confirm on that hoof.
Boom!
That destroys the skeleton.
Yeah,
Alright.
Katya's mad that it's hurting her person.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one for the final hoof.
Skeleton obliterated. That hoof will hit. Ooh, and crush that skeleton as well.
Angry stag noises.
Very angry stag noises. And what is Konstag doing?
Gonna take a 5-foot step back to hopefully be further away from the skeletons that want to kill me.
All right. The skeleton spellcaster will move over to here and will acid arrow or acid splash at Erasmus.
Rude.
I've never been so loved.
Actually rolled this wrong last time. Let me roll it right this time. Does a 12 hit Erasmus's touch?
A 12 hits Erasmus's touch.
All right.
I'm taking some for him.
All right, you'll take 1 point, and Erasmus will take 2 points of acid damage.
All right. I'm at 1. I'm doing good.
Doing good.
That
Sure.
skeleton is down. That'll take us to the next skeleton, which is the one that's attacking Nikolai. Whoop. 19 to hit.
How does this work now that Jess healed or Brianna healed me?
So it will ignore your blur,
But, not my
but you will
images.
not ignore your images.
Just check.
And it
That
hits.
hits me.
For 9. Erasmus.
All right, so I'm gonna have to make a withdraw, which I believe provokes from him. Here, correct? Because I don't provoke.
Yeah, if you move through there, it will provoke an AO from the other skeleton. Or you can just stay there and tank it.
Fair enough. I'll go for the withdraw.
All right.
So I'm not lying. All right, give me my.
Yep, here it comes. Bloop. That is
24?
a hit.
I'm taking some for him.
Yep.
I'll also take some.
Yeah.
All right. Right now it's
It needs
3
to roll
damage.
like a 4.
3 damage to everybody.
All right, I'm at -2.
All right. Erasmus drops to the floor at Nikolai's feet.
Avenge my death.
This skeleton will take a couple of steps forward,
Wait.
trying to stay standing. Yeah.
If it's it's 3 damage, even though Constog's.
I'm sorry, 2 damage each. That'll still
Okay.
knock Erasmus down.
Right.
Erasmus
right.
is at 1. This one will try to acrobatics across and fall once again.
Actually, I say bury me at Makeout Point in an homage to Millhouse, everyone's hero.
No one gets the reference because Millhouse doesn't exist in this world. That's not a Viewing Globe show. Nikolai.
Attack.
All right. That will hit. You take down another skeleton. The skeleton that just attack of opportunity on Erasmus. If only he'd have waited for you to down it.
I mean, since
I
it
don't
did
care.
enough damage to take it down, is there any way I could have just like swung through it and?
That's a
like,
feat that you have to
knocked
take. That is a feat that you have to take to do that. It's called Cleave.
it off? Ugh. How come I haven't taken? Ah.
Because it is a weird action economy thing. That skeleton is down. That skeleton is down. Kent.
All right. That one's down. That one's snailied. Let's get this one. That's right. I'm gonna go for this guy right here.
All right.
I gotta click my thingy and magic missiles away. Please be good. Did
I
it
haven't
go?
rolled yet.
Oh.
Oh, double roll, but it will take it down by a few damage. That same skeleton, though, will attack Nikolai now that Erasmus is down.
Is Erasmus where his token is, or
Erasmus is where his token is, because he was trying to leave that. Or, well, I guess technically he would be here. He's under Nikolai.
Hey!
That
These.
does not hit.
All right. This other skeleton up here will move in and attack Nikolai.
All right. So the blur
Stop
is
all this
gone.
ganging up.
The blur is active for this round. So you're yeah. That will hit still. And mirror images, check.
Nope, it hits me.
You don't lose an image though. Take 9.
It's annoying when you say that.
Priyana.
You don't in an image.
I'm down
So-
to 10.
Okay, so I'm going to then go and I was going to heal Erasmus, but I'm going to heal Nikolai because we
Yeah, we need Nikolai standing.
yeah.
All right.
So I'm healing Nikolai.
That will
Thanks.
give some healing. That skeleton is not in the order anymore, right? Yeah. Constog.
Country is going to crunch some bones to get to this guy right here
Yep.
who's fallen over and is gonna start smacking him.
All right.
Smacky smack.
With the bonus, that is enough to hit, actually. Because it's laying on the ground. And those will also hit.
Get smacked.
This thing is in bad shape. And what is Constog doing?
Just gonna move
Okay. The skeleton spellcaster is going to try to acid splash once more at Nikolai. $16 to hit Nikolai's touch.
Oh yeah.
All right, give me blur. Give me mirror images.
Finally.
All right, that will miss and hit an image. Skeleton back here, though, with its magic missiles it still has on Nikolai. Another volley of 2 missiles, ghastly missiles, come forward and land in Nikolai for 7. This skeleton in melee with Nikolai will take an attack. 21 to hit.
Yep.
For 6.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. That will miss, or that will hit.
No, it hits me.
For 6.
Shit, I'm very close to dead.
Erasmus, give me a fort or a con save.
Con save.
Just click your con.
I know, I'm having a
Okay.
tough night. Oh, I clicked for it, sorry. There we go.
There you go.
19.
That is a success. You are stable.
There's debates on that.
This skeleton will stand up, provoking an attack of opportunity from Nikolai, because he's size large. And it will hit because of the prone bonus. And it will destroy the skeleton. Crunchy style. Nikolai, it is your action.
Trying to decide if it makes more sense to take the Potion of Cure Light, because you said that would provoke an AO, right? Which potentially could just cancel out taking the potion.
Yes. And there are 2 living skeletons adjacent to you, so they would get 2 AOs.
I'm gonna try and hit the one that looks in the best condition right in front
In
of
the
me.
best condition or the worst condition?
I guess the worst condition.
Okay. That will hit.
Ooh.
For a lot of damage. Almost enough to take it down. Almost enough.
I think this was my last action, guys. Good luck.
The skeleton looks in terrible
Also
shape.
remember that you can take damage from me next time I get hit.
Kent.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I gotta take 5. Can I see him around that wall?
Which one?
The guy, the wizard in the back.
From
spellcaster.
where you're at, let me draw a line.
I don't think so.
No, you cannot.
So 5-foot step wouldn't work either, would it?
5-foot step would put you here. Nope, you'd still be seeing through the wall.
Okay, so this guy in the corner here.
Okay.
Before I have to start moving around. Actually, I'm gonna take the 5-foot step and then
Yep.
blast him in the face. The underappreciated 5-foot step. And magic missiles away.
That will destroy that skeleton. Another pile of skeletal dust. And that skeleton will be removed from the initiative order. Come on. Go
Which
off
one
the
is
initial.
it that he just killed?
The one that you nearly killed, the
yep.
one that you were hitting on.
Only
Oh, okay.
one skeleton has an attack on Nikolai. Ooh, and it will crit threat.
I'm taking damage.
Do you have any... You still got blur, so roll a blur. No. What about your images? No.
Oh.
Oops. 12. So
So-
it's between 3 different people. So 4
That'll
points.
Put me at, I'm at 0.
You're still standing then. Brianna.
I'm going to heal Nikolai.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that is good
Thank you.
healing for Nikolai. Constog.
Considering I was about to be unconscious, yes. Very good.
The stag is going to try and cross the pile of bones and grease up here.
Yep. Give me an acrobatics check from the stag. I think the stag actually has ranks in that.
Yup.
Yeah, the stag can move across it just fine.
How far can it move? Or just to there?
Where is the stag? Can't see it.
Under the skeleton.
I know, I'm trying to make it so I can see it. Oh, under that skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can it move any further, or is it
Yeah,
just to
it
there?
can keep moving. It has 30 feet of movement. Or I think that's 50 feet of movement, if I remember right. Something
Alright,
crazy
up
like
to
that.
this guy and just...
Yep, you get one attack. Oh, but that will miss. What is
Sad.
Constog doing? Definitely not healing Nikolai, right?
So, now that you mention it, I'm
Oh.
gonna give a Cure Moderate to Nikolai.
Alright.
Thank you.
Just in time for acid splash time. Oh, that's wrong. 15 to hit Nikolai. It's touch.
Wait. Oh, touch. Yes.
Alright, roll your blur.
Oh, nope.
No, you roll your images. That's
I
the.
don't-
This is actually the one you would have preferred to take damage from because it does a measly D3, but you have no further images. You don't take
On
that
my
damage.
turn.
I'm sorry, I just rolled that for showmanship.
I do have the thing from Hadhup, though, which will give me mirror images again for 3 minutes.
The spellcasty one is going to take a 5-foot step back and is going to cast its last mirror images at the stag.
It's
It's
casting
casting
mirror.
mirror-
Oh, I'm sorry.
The stag?
Magic missile at the
I'll
stag.
take the mirror images.
Hi,
It can't
guys,
cast
you're
them
so
at things.
good.
All
That's not
these
how the
images
spell
of
works.
Khatri burst forth.
Erasmus, you are stable, but you cannot act.
I'd like to thank stability for that, though.
Nikolai.
So would eating my apple bit of mirror images also provoke an AO?
It will.
Okay.
Though the key to those though is that you can keep them in your mouth. Like you can put them in your mouth before combat
could have
and then
said that before.
yeah.
I didn't
chew them later.
realize we'd get here. All right, I'm gonna hit this one right in front of me.
That will hit. Ooh.
That's a big hit.
That will take this thing way down.
But not down, which is annoying.
No. Down, down.
Down, down.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the flames got higher.
Alright, Kent. Very
That's
few
okay.
of these things remain standing.
I can take one 5-foot step forward. That's not wall, correct?
That is not wall.
Okay, so I'm taking my 5-foot step into there, which now I can see the guy in the back,
Yes, from there you can see the guy in the mech. Just
Alright.
barely.
and then he gets it in the face.
Alright. I think that will also end him. That will indeed end him. That skeleton is gone. Hold on 1 second. Ah. Brianna.
Okay, so can I basically touch Erasmus where he is right now?
No,
Or-
because Erasmus is on the other side of Nikolai. Nikolai would have to move.
I got you. Okay. So then what I'm going to do
You could walk
is-
around to where Erasmus is and touch him.
Right.
You just have
Okay.
to crunch over the pile of bodies, so it'll be 10 feet each movement, and walk across the grease.
The grease. Yeah. So what I'm going to do then for my standard is I'm just going to dismiss this grease right underneath Eagle Eye.
Okay. Get to that grease. There's a big old pile of them bones on top of it.
Oh, I already deleted
Oh,
it.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Constog.
The stag's gonna take
Yep,
a 5-foot
step
forward
and attack the last remaining standing skeleton.
Prong.
That will hit that skeleton, actually. That was only a 5-foot step, so you get your full attack.
Ooh.
Yeah, both hit. Almost. This thing is barely standing.
Where is it?
Where the stag is. It will 5-foot step back, and it will attempt to acid splash.
Oh, I can't see it.
18 versus touch.
Yep.
2 points of acid damage to the stag.
Oh no.
Erasmus is stable. Nikolai.
So is there a way for me to walk over where the last one is without having to go through the grease?
No. The grease is in the whole area there.
Okay. I will do an acrobatics check.
Oh, prone in the square.
That's confusing because I had a rank in it before. And
Because you're shaken.
Oh. No, even when I was shaken it showed a 1, but whatever. Oh well, I can't do anything.
Hang on, let me look at your character sheet. Maybe that rolled incorrectly.
No, I mean now it shows under skill 0 and I was confused because before.
You're at max ranks, so I don't know. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But you fall prone.
The 1 would not have helped.
Kent.
Apparently I have to move up. If I go directly east, that's not wall, is it?
That is wall.
That is wall.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to try and move through this mess.
Yep, you gotta crunch through it, and that'll be at half your normal move speed.
Alright, so...
Well, it's 10 feet for every 5 feet you move.
Okay, 10, 20, so that's going to take me to there.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move.
Alright. Brianna.
Alright, I'm going to move over this way, and I'm going to Cure Light Erasmus.
Yay!
Erasmus will open his eyes once more.
Welcome to life, buddy.
Constog.
Hey,
Alright, let's hopefully finish off the skeleton.
The spooky, scary
That'll hit.
skeleton.
That'll take it down. No more living skeletons.
Unliving skeletons, maybe?
No more unliving skeletons either. All
Well,
right.
now the question is, what the fuck do we do? Because we are not in great shape and we have no idea how far we are from getting the object or what we may encounter on our way there.
Well, while you're all standing here, can I get a perception check from everyone? Because this isn't very clear on the map, I realize, even as I've zoomed in a lot. Oh yeah, so this is really good. So everybody except Erasmus, who's probably still recovering from having been knocked to the ground, will notice there is a body lying on the ground here, and a body lying on the ground here. And these look like actual physical bodies. And a body lying on the ground here. There are 3 bodies within your sight range, Nikolai. The rest of you will notice a glint of something in those areas.
how much did I get back, Brianna?
8.
Thank you.
Do these bodies look dead?
They look dead. And they look like their skeletons were torn out of the body. They're like ripped down the center, almost like something like peeled its way out of it very, very slowly.
It's disgusting.
Well, that's no fun.
Does your rod point you towards any of these?
Yeah, which
The rod points you east.
So do you want to? Somebody could do a heal check to confirm the skeletons hopped out of the body.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, well,
That's exactly how that works.
Well, you can determine cause of death is what I'm basically.
I don't have heal.
Oh,
Okay, then I'll do it.
so what killed these folks?
They
What
stopped breathing, according to my check.
what killed these folks, Constog will tell you, is they succumbed to, like, you'll notice as you look closer, the claws actually were not being clawed from the inside, they were being clawed from the outside, but it definitely looks like claws, and they definitely look like fingers kind of like pushed into the skin and then ripped apart and then pushed in and ripped apart. And as like they were doing it, something was pushing from the inside because it like wraps out like this, like it like rolls out like something pushing out of itself. So the best you could assume, give me a knowledge religion. Ooh, is that these things animate each other. As they kill each other, they bring the other skeletons to life by bringing like life. There must be some magic within the skeleton itself that awakens the skeleton
There must have
within.
been some magic in that skeleton they found. Because when it tears at your flesh, you start to walk around. Oh.
But these are the bodies of those you've heard about, the people who never made it back.
Is there any exciting equipment on them, like healing potions?
Well, you'll notice first and foremost, their gear is like any like shield or weapon they had is not on them. But you will notice that they have. Oops, I forgot to take some things off of their things because they do, in fact, have some rewards for all of you.
Yay!
Here is from the first body.
Wow.
Here is from the second body. Make sure I cleared this right. Yeah, that one is fine. Come on, damn it. Oh, I hate this about trying to work within the parameters of this.
Everybody say.
The next one. This is gonna get hard. I just want to make sure they're visible to people watching as well, and as a historical archive.
I want one of the wands of purify food and drink.
This is not
I
here.
kind of want one of the wands of magic missile because I feel left out that I don't have magic missile.
But how many ones of magic missile are there?
I saw one. I'm looking for.
And the third body has this on it.
Wow, they were not unprepared.
I mean, that is why they were tougher than average. And when you're looking at one of the bodies, can I get another perception check from the party?
Of course.
Yeah, that's enough. We don't need everybody to roll. There is
Oh,
another
I wanted
body. Okay. There is another body up here as well.
Okay.
And as you're like moving around now and starting to look at these bodies, you'll notice there are other piles of skeletal bones in various different places.
What does oil of light do?
It's like the spell light. So you can put
You
it
rub
on
it on something and it gives it light for however long. Sorry.
So like a grenade of light.
It's oil of Olay.
Well, no, you specifically have to rub it into something.
Ah, damn. It'd be so cool if you could throw it.
There's
The next batch of items.
You ever seen the light bombs in Forgotten Realms, James?
No.
Oh yeah, you cast light on something and then paint tar on them, and then it covers it up, and then you drop it, and drow use it. Another drow. It's pretty funny.
From there, you'll notice another body here. From there, you'll notice there's a 5th body.
Wow. Can I take that potion of Cure Light Wounds if we're out of spells?
Sure.
Yes.
So since you guys have done pretty well at this, basically, you guys can clean up the area of any of the bodies that happen to have stuff on them.
Wow.
So here's another stack of stuff.
Wow.
Is there a way you could put it like in a Google Doc?
I'm gonna put it in the Discord is what I'll end up doing. I'm putting it here
Okay.
so that anybody watching can kind of see where stuff is coming from as well.
I just didn't want to try and copy paste all this and get all bad formatting.
Yeah,
I was
that's
getting
fine.
lost copying and pasting too.
And this gives you guys an idea to kind of spot anything you might think you want right off the top. In the meantime, though, while I'm putting all this in here, what is you guys' plan?
Well, I need to take that potion of Cure Light Wounds because I'm suffering. I'm hurting for certain.
You might want to look at the thing again.
Oh. Do you
There's
have
a
spells
wand of Cure Light Wounds. Very nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's use that.
No, let's not use that right before what may or may not be a big encounter coming up.
Okay.
So we can have exactly what happened last time we had a party with Charles and Whitney and James and Michelle. I think that's a better plan, right?
Sure, maybe. Let's how's
I was
everybody
being
doing
facetious.
How's everybody doing on hit points besides me?
I mean,
I'm
I'm moderately wounded.
at a
like,
fourth of my health.
yeah, like I've not taken very much damage, but what's really more concerning to me is I am rather low on spell points. So that's the only problem I foresee. Would
Do
there
you
be
think maybe we need to rest while we recuperate?
Well, I guess my thought is there any way we could know whether or not if we went back and rested and came back, if the same stuff would be in our way?
That part you do not know. You do not know the
Yeah,
nature
we
of the
would not
cave.
know.
And we
You're
want to go
unable to get
rest
any of that.
where?
Well, it
Well,
would
that
either
would be the next question.
Because we're going to go rest outside the cave where we're going to take damage just laying on the ground.
yeah.
But we can't rest outside, you know.
Can't rest in the cave, so
Well, technically you can rest both places. It just wouldn't be particularly safe. There'd be some damage caused.
this is true.
But we need to get everybody healed up because there might be something really big, as I had heard.
Might be. Or maybe there's
Might
nothing.
Might be nothing. Either way, probably shouldn't be having people at a quarter of their hit points or 7. Although technically, is that a quarter? Yeah, it's almost.
How
a
are you
quarter.
on resources, Nikolai? Like spell points and so forth?
I have 6 spell points left, so not great. And then I'm at like 2/3 of my hit points.
I have 4 arcane points left, and I have
I have those.
25 spell points left.
25. Damn, how many spell points do you start with?
A lot? Is that right? Yeah, because I have 28. I have 28 hit points.
I
Go ahead.
I have 2 spell points remaining.
Oh, you know what? No, that's wrong. I have 22 spell points left because I forgot I casted the spell magic.
So
Where,
what can we do in the way of curing? Because I have 4 potions of cure light.
So let's see.
I have 1.
I have 1 potion of cure light. I could feasibly cast Cure Light 8 more times.
Wow.
Oh my god.
But
That's
that will leave
wild.
you with nothing going into battle.
Yes, exactly.
How
So-
many can we get off the wand?
Well, we don't know how many charges. I don't know. What kind of
Yeah, so you can, on the wand, roll me /R, D25 plus 25.
Who wants to do it? What was it? R/25?
/R space D25 plus 25.
I'm doing it. This is exciting.
All right.
38.
You will like take some time with your detect magic and look it over, and you will be able to sense it has about 38 charges in it.
Well, hell, we can just go to town with this thing.
Yeah. All right, let's start.
Who's the most adept at using magical devices, first of all?
Thank you so much, Kurtsu. Worthy raid.
What's that?
Oh, we're getting raided
We're getting raided?
on the stream.
Oh, okay.
I got a 9 on use magical.
I got a 12 on use magical. Can the druid just use it?
I have a -3.
I have an 8 on use magic. So it looks like Erasmus might be, unless Constog has use magic.
I have a 0.
Okay.
Well, usually, yeah, because usually, okay, so I guess I'm doing it. Who wants to line up first and get whacked?
I mean, you.
Yeah.
Point it at yourself first. You gotta put your oxygen mask on yourself before you can put it on anybody else.
All right, my first
First
use
one.
magic device is 25.
Wait, what are you trying to use magic device on?
The
We're
wand.
using the wand of.
Cure Light? Why wouldn't somebody with
yeah.
Cure Light just use the wand of Cure Light?
Well, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
I didn't know that that was a rule.
What?
That if you had the spell, that you could just use the wand
Yes.
without the Oh, okay. Well,
Alright,
if
so
that's the
not
case,
necessary. Although I
So
hate to
neither
waste
of us
20
could do it.
I can. I can do Cure Light.
Okay, fire away.
So, are we just for spell level for this?
It's going to be the minimum level necessary to create the item unless otherwise dictated.
Okay.
So,
it's I guess 1d8 plus 1. So this is on Erasmus.
I do. Wait, hold on a second. Just want to check something.
Sure.
Guys got a lot of loot from this.
No, we did.
I can't even scroll up through the chat.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take in all of next session to go through and figure out what we're doing with all of it.
Nah, we'll be good. We can do this. We can even figure it out between sessions.
We're definitely good at doing things in between sessions.
Mhm.
But yeah, as you guys kind of search through things and kind of get everything set, you'll notice that there are lots of these bodies around and lots of skeletons all throughout here. You are not the first to come down here and kill some skeletons, but you are the first to not be killed by some skeletons.
I was thinking the minimum required to do a wand of Cure Light would not be D8 plus 1 because I don't think you could make a wand with the D8.
Yes,
plus 1.
you're the minimum required. It is D8 plus 1.
Oh, okay. All right then.
You can make it at a lower spell level than your current caster level. Because
Okay,
that's
alright,
how
so
if you look up a wand, that is literally the wand, what the listing for the wand, a wand of cure light is. It says D8 plus 1.
Okay. All right. Fire away.
All right. So just tell me when you're healed to mostly full or full.
Okay, I'm at. Hold on a second. I'm at 17 out of 34. So keep going. After 3 charges, I am at 25 out of 34.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
That puts me at 34 out of 34.
Nice,
Excellent.
nice. All right.
No
so
waste. Good job.
that's 4 charges.
Yep. So whoever's going to be carrying it around, put it in your put it as one of your weapons on your slot,
Okay. I guess
and then
I
keep
can
track of
carry
the
it around.
charges that way.
All right, I can carry it around. Let's see.
We also need to make sure we heal Katri.
If I put the damage, oh, I guess I'll just put the wand. Okay. So it had 38 charges, so now it has 34. Okay, we got it. All right. So who wants to be healed next?
Everybody should just line up and get the healing on.
I've got a conga line going.
I'm only like 10 points down, so I can be
Okay.
last.
Okay.
I would think
Nikolai?
either Constog or Katri should go next.
Okay.
Let's go.
I will.
Katri.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Katri's important.
I'll help Katri. I'll point it at Katri.
What is Katri at currently?
So.
Tree and 7.
Well, now at 21 out of 42.
Ooh.
Okay. So one more or another one.
So that's 29 out of 42?
Yep.
All right.
36 out of 42. 40 out of 42.
All right. Do you want me to heal him one more time to get him full, or do you want to?
I think 2 off will be fine.
Okay. So that's 4 more charges. This off the character sheet. All right. How about you, Constog?
I'm at 19 out of 48.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why do I have more HP than my stag?
and that's me. Rude.
That's sometimes how the dice roll.
Has it been long enough that I should take off all my bonuses?
Well, the heroism is for an hour, so
The bull strength is also for a lot of time, if I remember right.
So that was 7.
No, that
was
was
the first
I think
one.
for a few minutes. Bow strength is 1 minute per level.
Okay, so yeah,
It's
it would be
greater
gone by
magic
now.
Fang that's really long.
Okay. I'm thinking of old bull strength.
More if possible.
Yeah. No, I was just so you got the 7, right?
Yep.
Okay. 2.
Ew.
7 again. 4.
Skeleton bones. I think I just deleted a player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many more, or how far are you off now?
Deleted Erasmus.
I'm 9 off.
Okay.
So once more with style.
Ugh.
No, I didn't. 1, 2,
No,
3,
do
4,
I'll give
5,
you.
6,
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. All right.
What do you have?
That's fine.
4? Negative 4 off?
She
Four
was.
off.
Yeah, she's 4 off. You sure you're okay, or you want me to do one more? I can do
I
one
really
more.
think 4 off.
Well, if we have extra charges afterwards, then we can do one more. But make
Okay.
sure everyone's high enough first.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 6. So, all right. Kent, you said you were 10.
I'm
off?
only like, I'm like 11 down.
Okay, I'm gonna do one on you. 2 on you. Ooh,
Oh Lord.
I know.
All right, down.
Oh,
That's enough. Stop there.
That's perfect. All
Just
right.
stop. Nah, I'm one down, but that's okay. Stop there.
Okay.
Okay, then we need our Rockstar Nikolai.
Yeah.
How many did
Nikolai?
you spend on Kent?
Just 3.
Okay.
So Nikolai.
I need 29 to be full.
Okay. Ugh,
So that's
2.
2.
Yeah, I
so
just have a
27.
calculator going.
That's 20.
You're gonna confuse me, Erasmus.
Okay.
I have my calculator.
Nice max.
1 more, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, that should get you full.
No,
No?
No.
that got me to 34 out of 42.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm 4 down now.
Ugh, well, you're full now. All
Yep.
right. 1,
Okay,
2,
so
3.
we have the only person left. How many charges was that?
That was 6.
Okay, so we have the and how many is
What do you
Kent's
need?
side down? 4?
Yeah.
Do you need any, Brianna?
I do. So I'm at 31 of 48. So
Oh, okay.
God, both of you have more hit points than me in the stag.
okay.
Why? How many hit points do you have?
42. They both have 6 more than us.
You have 8 more than I do.
Yeah, but you're usually not getting attacked.
I'm just saying, people voted and you guys decided this was going to be a spellcasting party. So.
No. We know because
I didn't get a vote, I just showed up.
That was 3.
Never let you forget that 4 of you voted without Charles.
It was on the Discord.
So now we have 12 charges left of this wand.
Are you
Okay,
fully
and how
healed?
is everybody on health?
I'm 1 off. So
Okay. Well, I feel comfortable if Constag got hit again because 4.
okay. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you again, Constock.
All right.
There we go.
There you go. Full health.
All right. They used to have that cantrip that they got rid of that you could do 1 with. I love that thing so much.
I bet you I know why they got rid of it too. Is because they're like, oh, that's broken.
It was 100% broken. We would just keep cantripping each other all day. Ding, ding, ding. So much fun. All
What
right.
do y'all think we should do? Where's your rod pointing you?
East.
The east. I think we need to go east toward the rod.
Do we
Before
want to try and rest in the cave? Like keep watches or?
I mean, we do have that thing from Candor that makes our campsite hidden, right?
So we would stop here. I mean, how far are we into the day?
You're like afternoon. Well, I guess it's early evening at this point.
If we have the thing that we can make a campsite hidden and we're all down a lot of spell points, then it may be worth it. Then everybody can get rid of those last 1 or 2 hit points they don't.
It fills a 60, creates a screen effect filling a 60-foot radius
60-foot radius.
when assembled correctly. I'm not sure what skill we would need to assemble it.
Assemble device made by what's his name? That's what the
Candor.
skill is. Candor. Assemble Candor is a device, is what it's.
No, the reason that's sort of listed that way is because you can't like do it piecemeal. It has to be put all together. So you
I
can't
see.
try to do things like say, well, I'm going to put half of it over here and half of it over here and half, because then it just doesn't do anything. You have to assemble it as it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Or if you leave pieces of it behind or whatever else, you can't use it.
What does everybody think? I'm for resting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a good idea.
What say you, Kent?
Okay.
Inside or outside?
I think where we are. I mean, just find a space that's clear enough.
I like this alcove right here.
The
We
party?
did get a wand of alarm. We could possibly use that to warn us in case something tries to sneak up on us.
Ooh, yeah. I thought it was a band of the alarm, and they were gonna play, synthesizer music for us the whole time. It's good to know that everybody remembers the 80s. Anyway.
No.
Michelle certainly does.
She was rocking it, wearing her, I can't even remember, had a sideways haircut.
All right, so the party is going to bed down here.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the
What's
acid.
that?
Right in the acid cloud.
Yes, right
No.
in the acid cloud.
Past the acid cloud.
Oh, I mean it's right behind all of you.
I was thinking that lovely alcove right here, with the wall.
What about this lovely alcove right here?
No.
How about what looks like this pit in the map? I think we should just jump down in that and see where it goes. Right in that gully.
That's not actually a pit. It's a.
I know. It's a wall, right?
Yep, it is a wall. All right, so the party can bed down to rest.
Yay!
And you will all be able to find out how your rest goes next week.
Yay!
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good night, mini mates.